Hello and welcome back to Megaman 2, where I have solved the super loud audio by plugging in a earbuds to the controller. For some reason, the Xbox itself doesn't have any separate audio options. Well, which I guess makes sense, seeing as you're supposed to connect this to a TV. I'm using this on a PC monitor, which just happens to have audio output. So you'd choose your volume there. But if you do a headset, you can actually use some sliders. So now it's on a much more tolerable level. So the main thing is that since I can get the audio quieter for myself, I don't have to shout like I did in the previous episode. So hopefully my voice shouldn't be as loud now, and also there would be less danger for the mic to peak. In any case, we wasted enough time here in babbling, so next up, Quick Man. I believe the boomerangs are used. I don't know. On Metal Man, I guess. So looks like I didn't need to do Quickman yet after all. Like I said, they have this weakness system. They're still tweaking it. So we could do Woodman now. In fact, why not? Because I just remembered that Metal Blade is also good against Woodman. Metal Blade is good against just about anything. The other weapon being the Heatman's weapon, but this should be easy enough to, or decently easy enough to do with just a buster if needs be, but I believe Metal Blade will do just fine. So, for some reason they just loved the Metal Blade so much, it's like, yeah, let's make it effective against everything. So, why not? And it also pierces through, like, it stops, gets destroyed if the enemy withstands the hit, but as soon as the enemy gets destroyed, the last remaining blade pierces through it. So, like there, I shot 2 of those bubble bats with the same blade. Okay, so here, this is actually one part where the game slows down considerably on NES, on original hardware, and it's funny because the game actually has like a switchable CPU speed called turbo mode, which I have disabled. I've set it to original, and it still, like, I don't know, maybe the main menu had sprite flickering or the sprite limitations that I should enable, so I'll have to take a look at that. It's very doable, of course, without any slowdowns. I just like the slowdown, because that's how I've always played this game back when I was a kid. And like I said, I played this game a lot at my cousin's house. Come on, you gorilla. Like the Megaman games I used, because I own as a kid. No, wait, did I own Megaman 4 for a brief while? I may have. But basically a couple of my cousins had some of these games, and I played them like 2, 3, and 4 the most. And those, like, Well, especially 3 and 4 are some... Oh, come on, Rabbit. 3 and 4 are, like, some of my favorite Mega Man games of all time. Oh yeah, you're different. So, actually, you'll just jump over me so I don't have to deal with you with the metal blade. Okay, you kicked me. Low health. Am I on my last life still? Did I get any 1-ups? No! Okay, let's use one of these. Might as well, because in this game 4 E-tanks is the max instead of 9. Okay, so this should do really well. Like, I'm using the E-tank as a safety because there's a couple tricky jumps here, especially without the slowdown. Like this. And then you take hits from the falling leaves. Okay. Oh, almost. Okay, just spam. Yeah, why not? There we go. Another boss down. And now we can sorta get back into the loop, because Wood Shield or Leaf Shield is actually very good against Airman, and Airman gives you that item number 2, which is very helpful in Heatman's stage. So let's go do that. And we'll save Crashman for last, I think. No, let's save Heatman for last. Okay, so once again, equip the metal blade. It's very good against everything. So these... Like, I suppose they're Oni heads. I'm gonna spit out these small enemies, and you just do this. This is also, I believe, another part where the game slows down somewhat on NES. But not here. Also, funny thing that for the longest time I always saw that face, like, it was like where his wide mouth is. I always thought that it wasn't at an angle, so the part below his mouth, I thought that's his, like, bottom of his neck. And I thought that his, like, circular nose is the mouth, like a tiny mouth, which makes him look way more angry than he actually is. Okay, did I fumble this? I think I fumbled this. Come on, respawn. I was too busy talking about seeing the sprites wrong, so I missed the ride. So do this. Oh, just barely. I really tried not to get hit by that lightning, so and not to step off, because I don't trust, because if you fire it diagonally up, you inch forwards little by little, so I didn't want to risk falling off the platform either. Okay, I forgot that bird is there. Go through here, behind the cloud, which is quite a nice effect. Okay. Same again. Instead, now you have to jump to the next... Oh, a 1-up. Oh, shame. Okay, just wait for them both to go down at the... Okay, well, I'll tank the hit and use the invincibility to move on. Okay, running low on metal plate, which is fine because... this. No, but because this time we don't need it for the boss. And I believe the stage is almost over too. These stages aren't that long. Especially this one, if I remember right. Yeah. Oh, I despawned you. Just as well. There we go. And now this should also be fairly simple with the leaf shield. But this is also fairly simple to do with just your Mega Buster, it's not that hard. So the trick here is to navigate through these, which again is difficult because this isn't slowing down. It's supposed to slow down. Come on now. Actually, it might be easier to just use the freaking Mega Buster because I can't time these leaves with no slowdown. Oh, I rewound by accident. Okay, I'm gonna die because this I'm not used to this game not slowing down. Oh, it's a game over too. Shame. I need to check if this game really doesn't have any way to turn on like the slowdown simulation. I like that. It plays like I remember. I might actually try the boss without any weapons, just use Mega Buster. Okay. Should be fairly quick to redo. Okay. Also, I'm just thinking that maybe the CPU speed will help with this, but maybe I just forgot to save the options. I don't remember if this auto-saves your changes. Okay, ooh, just barely. Because if I had taken damage from those horns, I would have fallen down to the pit. To my death. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on, am I respawning you this time? Not despawning, respawning. NES games. Oh, yeah. If it's not on screen, it doesn't exist. And once it is on screen, it's gonna come back endlessly. Okay, let's try this and use E-tanks, I suppose. Holy smokes. Okay, just... Yeah, I'm gonna tank these hits. Okay, now you're giving me a pattern I can actually just jump over. Yeah, this is way easier because regular buster shots are so much smaller than the leaf shield, so there's no danger that they bounce off those tornadoes. I almost said torpedoes. But no, that would be Megaman 4. Yup, air shooter. And item 2. Which means we're only missing item 1. Which we will get from Heatman. Okay. Oh, is it Heatman? Maybe it's Crashman, actually. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see now. And this can be a very tricky stage. But again, just equip the metal blade. It's your go-to weapon. Like, the reason to do Metal Man first, not only because it's, I find, the easiest, is also because you get the best weapon in the whole game. Oh, come on, Meteors. Which also sometimes are called Met-tools, but I think Meteor is the... Or metals also, like with 2 L's. But I believe the current official translation is Meteor. This is also one of those stages where I thought as a kid that this is just so freaking difficult. Of course, I didn't know the weaknesses, and that, well, I think I figured that Metal Blade is really good here, because as a kid I just basically tried every weapon, well, against everything, to see what sticks, and I accidentally rewound again. Oh no, no achievement. Again. Come on. Oh dear. So this is cool. This is something I thought was cool because suddenly it's getting really dark. Oh dear. Come on now. And there's multiple ladders, but basically you wanna go this way. Except that I don't think I have item 1, so this doesn't work. I should have done Heatman first, oh dear. It really has been like 5 years or something since I've played this game. Like 2017, is that 5 years? I can't math. I really suck at math. Okay, we got this at least, which is more than I thought we would get. Yes, I only have item 2, so let's try to use it. Let's use it like so. Okay, we're good. And if I had jumped onto those, yeah, I would have gotten a 1-up, but we're good, we have plenty of lives. I was just worried about the E-tank, that can I continue on, or do I have to go back down and up the other ladders? But thankfully I didn't have to. So yeah, which then means that you get the item 1 from Heatman stage, not here. Now this is a very tricky fight. Like Crashman's grenades do, or crash bombs, like insane damage. And also he's programmed to, when you shoot, he's programmed to jump. So you really have to be careful to aim the air shooter correctly. The air shooter fires 3 tornadoes, and if you can aim it perfectly, all 3 tornadoes will deal damage and you kill Crashman with 1 shot. So yeah, now we have Crash Bomber. And we only have Heatman left. Wow, this is really gonna be like 4 to 5 episodes, this Let's Play, but it's fine. It's fine. I mainly wanted to do this because I don't really know when I'm gonna air these episodes. Like, because currently at this point in time when I'm recording this, also I don't understand why I'm not using Metal Blade. But yeah, currently when I'm recording this, my channel should be uploading Pokemon Gold and Black Mesa episodes, which are both fairly long. They're like... Well, especially Pokemon Gold is gonna be probably like 50 episodes at least. So... I wanted to do something shorter. Which is also why I have already done, and it's gonna be uploaded at this stage, the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers video. So I'm not sure if I should wait, because I have already finished, oh dear, playing Black Mesa. So I don't know if I want to upload this, because Black Mesa is gonna finish before Pokemon Gold, obviously, uploading the episodes. So I don't know if I want to wait until fall to upload this when Black Mesa finishes, or should I upload this alongside as bonus episodes? I haven't decided yet. The Chip and Dale one is gonna be a bonus episode. But at this stage I have built a quite a big buffer of episodes, so I'm running out of, like, disk space, basically. Also here I could use Crashman's weapons. Actually, let's show it off. Like, those doors, we saw those doors, or metal walls, in Flashman's stage, and this is how you destroy them, and it's to make this section slightly easier, because you can just destroy the walls and go through. Although in this case it might be still easier to just hop over the pillar, like so. Okay, here is where I wanted the item 2 for. You see all these Yoku blocks that are appearing? Yeah, good luck doing that, especially with that slowdown, so instead I'm just gonna chill. There we go. I always do that. I've tried jumping through all of those blocks like once. It's not fun. Also, man, you do insane amounts of damage. And is there another one? Oh, good. Later Megaman games like to put a big enemy like that in front of boss doors, especially I believe Megaman 3. Now, this should be fairly easy because, well, you'll see if I'm gonna do this right. Because, oh dear, I'm not gonna do this right. Because Heatman is programmed to behave in a certain way. So that fire charge dash he does, it's programmed so that it immediately triggers when you hit him. I believe with any weapon, but especially with bubble lead. And he's gonna charge to the exact spot where you stand. Which means that you can easily position yourself so that you can easily dodge it. So, like, I think the only time I took damage was from those first 3 flame pillars. There we go. 8 Robot Masters done. Off to the final stages of the game. I believe there's like, what, 4? 5? Man, this is gonna be like 3 episodes, but that's okay. If this is like 3 episodes, less than 5, I might just do a side-by-side upload and upload the videos back to back in a single week. Okay, so was there I think there might have been a 1-up on the left, which I didn't get, which I usually do, but it's fine. So here you're forced to use this item 3, and in fact you're forced to use it throughout the stage, so if you didn't use it earlier, by now you, like, here you'll really learn how it works. Okay. In fact, I think you use item 1 here as well. I think it's the first stage. Item 2 isn't needed here, but it is definitely needed in later stages. Oh, come on. And those, like, spitters can't be damaged by anything else. I don't think, except the bubble lead. It's just a case of... Okay, there wasn't one here, like I remembered. But yeah, it's just a case of the enemy spitting out so many of those thingies that it's hard to deal with it. Okay, just do this. Again, no slowdown. And here is where you actually see the problems with the slowdown, because I expect to fall to my death at least once. Because with the slowdown on an original hardware, there's some jumping you have to do over very small ledges or platforms, and if you're playing on original hardware, the slowdown helps you deal with those. Like, basically you can just hold right and you know you will land where you need to land. But if you have played those versions, like the NES version originally, and then you jump to this, you'll fall to your death because you expect the slowdown to help you, and no, it does not. So here we see the first item, item 1, and actually here what you want to do is go down slightly, like thereabouts, use one of these floaty platforms, and you use 4 to get up to here. Now, if you had stood on top of that ladder over on the right and used them, you would have bonked your head on the ceiling before long, before actually making it to the ladder. Or at least I did, so that was actually one part where I was stuck for a bit as a kid, but I figured it out eventually, and I was kind of proud of myself that I did. Okay, so here it is. This part. On original hardware, this has massive slowdowns. So let's see if I'll fall off. Because the slowdown won't be there. I didn't fall off, but oh my, this feels weird. Because I have to stop and wait for the screen to catch up, but on original hardware I could just keep going. Also, I'm gonna fall to my death. Not where I thought I was. And ooh, that's also a thing. Like this boss, you only have 3 tiny platforms to stand on. And if you get hit by that fireball, which again doesn't slow the game down, then that happens because of knockback. This is really the hardest boss in the whole game, I think. And also, like, come on. In these wily stages, the trick now is that you don't, if you die at the boss, you get pushed back to quote-unquote halfway, like the checkpoint at halfway in the stage. So yeah, oh yeah, only 3 platforms on screen at a time. Okay, now do this again. Come on now. And now switch to quick boomerang, which is the weakness of that boss. Well, I don't know if it is, but it's really handy in dealing with it. You'll see why. Okay. This is the tricky part when he shows up, because you expect the game to slow down. Okay, good. Oh dear! Again, no slowdown here, and sorry about the flashing, and I died. Oh dear, this is gonna take me the next, I don't know, 30 minutes to do because of that. Like, it seems like I'm complaining about this, the slowdown thing. I'm really not, but like, basically, it's just instinct to have played this game so many times on original hardware, and you're so used to how it behaves. And so basically it becomes muscle memory or instinct or something like that. And then when a part of that muscle memory or instinct is taken away, it's weird. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't think, I don't think I have, well, I did fire off a few shots. Like, quick boomerang is another very, sorta efficient, economic weapon to use, because you can fire it. You just can spam fire it all day. It consumes so little ammunition. Okay, please. Be careful, don't slide! Always the first fireball. Oh dearie me. Always the first freaking fireball. I did say this is the hardest boss in the game, and this is why. Oh dearie me. That has insane knockback, that fire. Okay. Come on now, you can do this. Holy smokes. Let's not get stuck here, please. Also, I'm running out of those item 1 charges, in which case I really will be in trouble. I have to try and navigate with the item 2. Or game over, I suppose. Because this is also my last life. Okay, apparently you can just ignore those. I've always destroyed them with the metal blade. It's like, oh, enemies, you destroy them. Otherwise they'll kick you off the ladder. Also equip the quick boomerang, and hopefully this time make through at least one fireball. If I can hold on out on those platforms for the first fireball and get knocked out off it, like with the second one, I'm happy. It's progress. Okay. Oh. What's that? You shot 10 fireballs at once. That what? You're not supposed to do that. You just spit out like a big, like, string of them. Wow, I've never seen that before. Also, if I remember, like, I have to put in the video comments, not that anyone ever reads them, that, like, epilepsy warning or something, because, wow, that's a lot of flashing lights because of the black background. But anyway, we made it through. Now, I'm down to my 1 life, so I'll game over between episodes, because otherwise I will do that anyway by accident, because I need the extra lives. But, so in the next episode, don't be surprised to see that all of my stuff is back to full, well, except for the E-tanks. But that's it for this episode, so see you all in the next one.